Hello everyone. Today we're gonna talk all about towards a sustainable world. But before we start, we have four lesson objectives. First, differentiate stability from sustainability. Second, describe the models of the global sustainable development. Third, define the global security. At last, critique existing models of the global food security.
Stability refers to the condition of a system remaining in or returning to a stable state, resistant to significant change or fluctuation. Sustainability, on the other hand, focuses on meeting current needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own in essence. Stability refers to a state of equilibrium where a system's components tend to remain in a particular relationship or return to it after a disturbance, while sustainability encompasses the ability to maintain something over a long period of time without depleting resources or damaging the environment. Composition includes the physical increase in size, along with changes in internal structure and functions influenced by genetics, nutrition, and environment. Consumption plays a crucial role in economics as it drives demand, production, and economic growth. It's a fundamental component of aggregate demand, influencing output and employment levels. Economists use consumption as a proxy for the overall health and dynamism of an economy, helping them understand its productive capacity and aggregate savings. Future-oriented investment involves allocating resources to projects or assets that are expected to generate long-term returns, focusing on emerging trends or growth areas like technology and sustainability. Preferable exchange with other countries refers to trade or investment between nations that results in mutual economic benefit, typically through the export and import of goods, services, or capital. Restoring balance to the economy refers to action aimed at correcting economic imbalances such as reducing inflation, managing unemployment, and ensuring sustainable growth.
Good morning, sir. Here is my report about functions of markets. So first is the capital. So capital is important function of market because it plays a central role in production, investment, and growth of a business or a company. So kaning capital is mo ni siya ang gamiton ni mga kwarta or ipagawas ni mga kwarta to build a business para mo grow. So capital is the money you use to build, run, or growth a business. So mo na siya imong ipaggamiton nga kwarta para makabuhat ka sa imong negosyo, makasugod ka sa imong negosyo. So next is labor. So kaning labor is the availability of jobs or worker in relation to supply and demand. So demand. So businesses needs labor to produce goods and services. And for supply, so people offer their labor for wages. So kung mas daghan ka available nga tao, nga willing mo work or willing mo trabaho, mas greater iyang labor para sa imong negosyo, mas paspas. Then mas kasagaran is kung mas daghan kag tao, kasagaran nga imong mga customer is maagni na nimo. Dali ra nimo maagni tungod kay makaingon sila nga dako imong negosyo or kanang kasaligan na kay daghan ra kag mga trabahante. So mao na siya ang labor. So kanang labor is mao na siya ang interactions between employers seeking workers and individuals seeking for employment para makakita sila sa og sweldo. Next is ang skills. So skills is importante din siya sa marketing para mas communicate ka sa laing tao or kanang og naka-skills nga or kanang kamaw ka mo diskarte sa imong kaugalingon, makakuan din ka sa mga uban nga dagko nga negosyante kanang agni din kanila ba maka collab then ug may ka mamaba skills man na kanang may ka mamaba masa na sa iniindot kung naka na nga skills is mas dali imong negosyo. So skills refers to the abilities to compasses a person needs to be as a successful to promote products or services. So build a brand or achieve marketing goals. So these skills can be broadly categorized into technical skills like digital marketing, data analysis, and soft skills like mga communications, creativity. Effective applying these skills allow marketers to generate ideas, pitch them to clients, and contribute to a company success. So, ang skills is importante dyan siya sa negosyo para mas mapadali imong negosyo o dili na ka maglisod o pagkuhan sa mga pag-usaon nimo pagbaligya sa imong negosyo. Communication, effective conveying kanang may kamo agnis mga tao. Marketing message to internal and external audience. Creativity, generating innovative ideas, and marketing strategies kanang imong pamaagi sa imong pagtinda. Problem solving, analytic thinking, and collaboration. Leadership, kanang may kamo daw sa imong tao. Persuasion, adaptability. So, adjusting to the changes in the market, in the marketing landscape. So, next is skills are needed to the functions of market because they are directly affect how efficiently and effectively labor and resources are used. It is also increases productivity and attract investments. So, next is ang knowledge. So, kaning knowledge is important ni siya usa ka magnegosyo para if musud kang negosyo, kibaw na ka sa mga pasikot-sikot or nanakay alamag sa imong negosyo. Di kay buhat-buhat kang negosyo din, wala kay knowledge or wala di kay alam ana nga negosyo, di wag say padulngan sa imong kapital, basig di ka kaginansya or unsa man na malkansi pa noon ka. Imong negosyo ay padulngan kay kay alam. Dapat first usa ka musud og mga negosyo or mga about marketing is nasa jud kay alamag. Pwede ka mag-market information kanang usa ka musud og market aw kanang usa ka musud og business is mo kuan sa ka research sa ka about kung unsay mga nindot in negosyo, unsay kusog in negosyo ug kanang magdugay nga negosyo. Knowledge refers to a consumer's understanding and beliefs about products, brands, stores, and other marketing elements. So stored in their memory. So this knowledge is crucial for marketing research and strategy. So as it helps business understand how consumers perceive their offerings and make purchasing decisions. So consumers knowledge. So it encompasses the consumer's information, beliefs, and attitudes about products, brands, and services. So brand knowledge. So understanding the specific features, benefits, and history of a brand. So imong ilailahon kung unsay specific feature niya, unsay benefits niya, ug unsay history ana nga brand. Usa ka mo kuan og negosyo, usa ka musud og negosyo. So product knowledge. So understanding the characteristics, functions, and potential benefits of a product. So imong sabton ang iyang characteristic, kung unsay maka kuan ana niya kanang mga functions, kung unsay maka benefits sa tao, mga potential benefits sa kana nga product. So consumers knowledge, understanding the needs, desires, and behaviors of a target market. So importance. So influences consumers purchase the decisions, brand perception, and loyalty. So the ability to understand knowledge about the market, consumers, and strategies to achieve business goals. So using knowledge to market product and services more effectively by building trust and credibility with customers. If makakuha sa ka, importante sa niya, makakuha sa kag knowledge. If for example, sa una, kanang, kuha nga, worker ka sa usa ka company, Then nakakaton ka kung unsay mga nakakuha kang knowledge kung unsay mga diskarte, kung unsay pamaagi. So mo na kuan na nimo sa imong negosyo si tawag ni imong himo buhaton sa imong negosyo ba ang mga diskarte nga imong nakatunan atong nagtrabaho pa ka para mas mo kan morang-arang sa imong negosyo. So mo na siya importante ang knowledge para maka-decision ka para makabuhat ka og good decisions. Like for example so next is ani case ang goldman ang goods. So if na kay knowledge makaibaw ka kung unsay nindot inegosyo. For example mga clothing, foods or unsa pa na diha nga ganahan nimo. So the last one is goods. So goods are included in the functions of market because they are one of the main things that being buy and sold. They are the core and of trade and economic activity. So a good quality and demand goods always attract a good buyer. And also without a goods, you cannot build a market. So goods refers to the tangible physical products that are offered for sale to customers. So these goods are typically bought for personal use or to be used in production of other goods. Unlike services, goods have a physical presence, can be owned, and are often consumed or used by purchasers. These are the products purchased by individuals for personal and household use, such as mga food, clothing, mga electronics, and mga furniture. Muna sa ang example sa consumer goods. So industrial goods, these are the product purchased by business for use their operations, such as raw materials, equipment, and machinery. So in summary, kaning goods are tangible products that are formed by core marketing efforts with distinct characteristics and marketing approaches compared to service. So kung nindot imong goods or nindot imong inegosyo, for example mga bugas o mga sanina, goods kina siya kay di juga malkansi ba kay gamiton man na permi sa tao, demand siya permi kay ang tao mo gamiton ang bugas permi di juga malkansi. Then mo na siya ang usa sa pinaka nindot imong inegosyo bitaw para long term o dagko sa kita. So mao ra ta akong reporter. Thank you.
Good day, sir. I'm Royal Sihayag, and I'll discuss what is healthy market system. Healthy market system, as the name implies, it's a healthy economic activity that is driven by force of the supply and demand. Healthy market system bring benefits to the economy. Benefits such as economic growth, like business will respond to the consumer's demand and invest to the future production. Consumer choice, like consumer have wide range of choice in buying a product with high quality at a low price. Also, it can encourage businesses to produce efficiently, like improving quality and reducing cost. Social equilibrium. This is when supply and demand in society are balanced and things work smoothly without major shortages or surpluses. Imagine there are houses for sale at reasonable prices and there are enough buyers willing to pay at that price. The number of houses matches the number of people who want to buy. When buyers and seller agree easily, it shows the system is stable and fair. That's what social equilibrium. Income differences. This is the gap between what different people earn in society. An engineer earns more than a fast food worker, which is normal. But if some people earn more while others can't even afford food, basic needs, that's a dangerous gap. A healthy economy allows income differences, but it keeps the gap from becoming unfair or harmful. Social mobility. This is the ability of a person to move to a better economic position through effort, education, or opportunity. For example, a student from a low income family studies hard, gets a scholarship, finishes college, and becomes a successful professional. Good system give people a real chance to improve their lives no matter where they started. Original sense of income growth. Real income growth means earning more while being able to afford more, not just higher numbers because of inflation. If your salary increase from 40 to 50 pesos per hour and you can buy more groceries or save more money, that's a real income growth. True growth makes life better, not just more expensive. Lastly, doesn't allow economic losers. A healthy market doesn't permanently abandon people who fail. It helps them recover. If a factory worker loses a job, there should be retraining programs or unemployment benefits to help them start again. A strong economy allows people to fail but also gives them a second chance to succeed.
Social sustainability. The first of the UN Global Compact's principles focus on this social dimension of corporate sustainability, of which human rights are the cornerstone. Our work on sustainability also covers the human rights of specific groups: labor, women's empowerment, gender equality, children, indigenous peoples, and people with disabilities, as well as people-centered approaches to business impacts of poverty, as well as covering groups of rights holders. Social sustainability encompasses issues that affect them, for example, education and health. So, the first of the UN Global Compacts is the social sustainability. So, social dimensions na makakorporate sa sustainability of the kung unsa rights sa mga tao, people rights, or like something makakuan sa social sustainability, or the unsay mga rights sa mga tao nga maka-explain silang mga problems. Example is kaning education and health. Education and health is the best example of people have dreams in life, or like nga makafocus siya sa mga problems sa mga tao, like kitang mga tao is na gitay rights nga musulti sa tong mga hinanakit, or like kung sa problem sa tuang self, tuang family, sa tuang community. So nakafocus na siya sa mga creating like sa ilang equitable or equality, or like sa community nga ang everyone is maka thrive now and in the future. Like something issues like sa education or sa health.
Good evening, sir. I'm here to explain about the principle of social sustainability, page 11 to 13, which is quality of life. Quality of life has a big role to play in ensuring social sustainability. The term quality of life refers to a broad topic that includes a variety of factors that influence our ability to live. For instance, access to support services, affordable housing, physical and mental health care, educational and training possibilities, work options, and of course, safety and security. So, quality of life measures of an individual's overall well-being, encompassing physical, mental, and social and emotional aspects. So, Ang kaning quality of life based on my understanding kung ano siya position sa usa ka individual nga kanang nindot ba siya nahimutangan or kanang dato ba siya, pobre ba siya, inana maka provide ba siya sa iyang kagalingon, like kanang dato sila niya, then provide din siya sa iyang pamilya, like inana. Then ang ikaduha kay equality. Equality is known as reducing disadvantages for particular groups or assisting those groups in overcoming obstacles so they can have more control over their life. It also entails figuring out how to lessen disadvantages by recognizing the resources and causes. This is an important defining characteristic of social sustainability. From the word equality, dapat kuan rata neutral ra atong pagtrato sa lain nga regions, like for example ang atong ang Danau kay kuan sila kanang rich sila og resources niya, kanang dili sila maglisod sa ilang kanang pangadlaw-adlaw tas ang tas ibutang lang ang Carmen kay lisod kay sila, like wala gid sila mga kuan silang sa ilang lugar. Pero ang from the word equality, ang Danau kay i-treat ka po nila as kanang equal bitaw, like kanang walay ubos, dili nila trato nga ubos ang Carmen kay kuan man equality man ang gusto sa kuan. So ang ikatulo kay diversity. This social sustainability dimension is crucial in ensuring that every community gets adequate representation, finding needs from many diverse groups of various groups of people, evaluating those requirements, and providing education are all part of the concept of diversity. So, ang diversity kay kuan siya ang differences sa mga individuals, like kanang atong race, ang atong lahi, ang atong pagkababae or lalaki, ang edad, ang atong kaya, atong experience o kanang mga pagtuo or kanang perspective sa usa ka butang, mo na ang diversity nya. Ang kuan lagi daan ni keyword lagi daan diversity kay ang difference sa kanang isa ka tawo or like for example sa lugar inana mo na diversity ang kalainan nila.
Democracy. Proper and fair administration is required to ensure that the community's budget and resources are indicate to sustain sustainability program. Ang kaning democracy day kay morning ang example ani kay kuan sa classroom mag-select tag kanang trusted nga kanang tao kay para kanang kuan para ang atong kwarta kay ma-safety, di mawala inana ba muna siya muna democracy. Social cohesion ensure participation from every group in the community. Social cohesion entails encouraging individual participation within a target group as well as facilitating access for target groups to public and civic organization, building connection between various target groups in a larger sense by encouraging target groups to make contributions to society as well in an important factor. Ang social cohesion day kay maning kanang band sa community kay if natay band sa community kay makabuhatag salig sa community, then maka-interact sa community, then maka-contribute sa society mo na siya.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, sir. Let's talk all about environmental sustainability. Environmental sustainability is the responsibility to conserve natural resources and protect global ecosystems to support health and well-being now and in the future. We must take care of nature and save earth resources so that people can live healthy lives now and later. Example: using less water at home saves water for everyone in the future. Planting trees helps clean the air today and the future generation. Because so many decisions that impact the environment are not felt immediately. A key element of environmental sustainability is its forward-looking nature. The bad things we do to nature today might not cause problem right away, but they will cause problem later. So, we must think about the future when making choices. Example: cutting down too many trees might not hurt today, but later we will have dirty air and less rain. Throwing trash in river can pollute water after many months or years. In fact, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency defined it as meeting today's needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their needs. We should use what we need today but not use too much or damage the earth, so people in the future can also have what they need. Example is using solar energy instead of burning coal means we have electricity now, and future people will still have clean air. Recycling paper today saves trees for tomorrow. Next, there are 3 environmental sustainability practices. First, alternative transportation. Alternative transportation options include commuting by walking, riding a bike, or using public transit instead of driving. If you have to drive, try carpooling. Carpooling means sharing a car ride with other people who have similar trips. It saves money, reduces air pollution, and cuts traffic jams. Carpooling helps save fuel and money. Fewer cars on the road means each person spends less on gas. Cuts pollution. Sharing rides reduces carbon dioxide and other emissions per person. Reduce traffic. Reducing electricity use from elevator operation by taking the stairs. Burn some calories and conserve energy at the same time. Reducing unnecessary travel by replacing in-person meetings with video calls, webinars, and recorded presentation. When driving is necessary, learn how to save money on gas or buy and drive fuel-efficient and alternative fuel vehicles. Example: drive smoothly. Gently press the gas pedal instead of speeding fast after a red light. Turn off your car if waiting for a friend for more than a minute. Second is pollution prevention and waste reduction. Reduce, reuse, and recycle are the core principles of wise resource use. Reduce pollution and waste by reducing paper use by replacing printed documents like agendas and reports with electronic versions. Printing double-sided to save paper and energy when hard copies are necessary. Choosing reusable water bottles, cups, and utensils instead of disposable ones. Disposing of plastic, aluminum, and paper in the proper recycling bins. And lastly, reduce energy use. When appliances are turned off, they continue to consume small amounts of electricity, known as standby power. Reduce energy consumption from standby power by unplugging cell phone and laptop chargers when not in use, turning off speakers, lights, and other electrical equipment when not in use, simplifying evening shutdown by plugging all devices except your computer into a power strip, trading or upgrading a desktop to a laptop which use less energy and is portable. That's all my report. Thank you.
Economic sustainability refers to practices that support the long-term economic development of company or nation while also protecting environmental, social, and cultural elements. Today, economic sustainability is a goal that very few organizations achieve despite a fairly universal understanding of what types of business practices. Example ng mga burning fossil fuels, creating food waste, leveraging harmful manufacturing methods contribute to climate change. So, ang economic sustainability day kay kanang siya kanang is an idea that economic systems can or should operate para sa pamaagi sa for long-term growth, mga prosperity o kanang sa stability without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their needs. Ang next is there are three types of economic sustainability examples. Number one, kay devising less wasteful systems is innovating ways to reduce land use or make supply chains more efficient, cuts down on the resources needed to produce a good or bring it to market. So, ang devising less wasteful ay kay mag-create siya og pamaagi para sa mga butang that use fewer resources, maka-produce less garbage og kanang maka-cause food og less harm to the environment.
I'm Ronald C. Hayag, and I'll continue the three examples of economic sustainability. Prioritizing low-impact economic development. Investing time and money in sustainable business to create a waste-free world is necessary for shifting concentrations of capital and momentum for the future economy. For example, supporting companies that create products without producing waste, like zero-waste packaging or recycling-based industries. This helps shift capital, meaning the money and resources, towards building a cleaner, more sustainable economy. By doing this, we don't just protect the environment, we also create new jobs and industry for future generations. Switching to renewable energy sources. Converting operations to run on energy produced by solar or wind power rather than fossil fuels in one way an organization can prioritize the future. This action reduces carbon emissions, save money in the long term, and protects the planet for the next generation. Switching to renewables isn't good for nature. It also keeps businesses competitive as the world shifts towards green technology.